Oh, finally the sun's returned. So we are in Beziers. I'm never convinced how to pronounce it, but that's what I'm going with. We ended up going out for dinner last night because we arrived late. Had a few too many wines, but because it's sun shining, we're out making sure that doesn't happen again. Prepping the spaghetti bolognaise for tonight, and then hopefully we're going to head to reception and hire bikes.
Yeah.
I don't know if Lisa's hoping that they don't hire bikes at this time of year or not. I'm not sure at the moment, so
We'll see. I just need my cup of tea and a couple of fags and I'll be alright.
Alright, let's get back to this and then you'll find out if we hire bikes shortly. Well, there's that idea ruined. Do all the research in the world, says they start hiring bikes from the 1st of April, and then, unless Lisa's pulling a fast one on you.
I'm not. You saw it was closed and I asked reception and she said end of April.
The world just doesn't want me riding bikes. The world just doesn't want me.
Maybe they know it's all an insurance scam because you want me to die, and they're like, no, let's save that poor woman's life.
I'm not sure that bikes would be the most efficient way of doing that. So.
You haven't seen me on a bike.
No, but anyway, we're now gonna back to the usual, get a bus into town and go and have a look. So try and enjoy the day without a bike ride. I'm sure we'll get through it. Well, this day goes from, I'd say bad to worse, not sure, but so obviously no bikes, so we went to the bus stop, got on a bus. Lisa managed to speak to some
Lovely French girl using Google Translate. And we got into Beziers, but in the middle of nowhere in Beziers. So we've just walked 20 minutes, had an interesting interaction with somebody who wanted a cigarette. Then we went to the first restaurant we saw because it's now 2:30 and I haven't eaten, and they'd just finished serving. So now we're at a different one having a beer, because what else can we do?
That's it. Quick beer, regroup, find some food, carry on this. What was supposed to be a bus ride into town has now turned into a 3-kilometre walk into town, but who knows? Right, anyway, beer and we'll see where we end up. Replenished, we managed to find the cathedral. See, the solution, always beer.
Always beer. It's lovely views. Stunning.
That's it. But what to do now, that's the big question. So
Well, we'll walk around the cathedral just to say that we've done it, and then probably try and battle our way back to the campsite and get pissed.
hopefully we can make it back. Google Maps hasn't delivered so far, but we'll see. Cool. You reckon you could take him?
Always. Always.
Big Raymond Roger. Absolutely no idea where we're going, trying to figure our way back, but keep stumbling across touristy stuff, looking at it. But yeah, still on our mission to make it back. Find the bus, figure out a way home. We might just be stuck here forever. This is it. This is us now.
€30 taxi back now. I don't want to pay it.
It's only 5 kilometres. It's nuts. But yeah, all right. Back to the mission at hand. Give it up on Google Maps. Lisa called in reinforcement and went to the information desk.
They were as confused as I was, to be honest.
So, hopefully we're walking somewhere that might get us a bus. Every other bus went to that bus station except the one that we need, apparently. Everything other than the 651, the 650, the 649, the 647, the 64 million, whatever, all gone. But right, now I need to figure out where we're going. I don't. Lisa's got the directions, just follow it. So we've found a bus stop that has the right number on it. There's a parked bus that has no number on it. There's a timetable with a time on it that's in 15 minutes, but it has
Caveat.
an asterisk written in French that we don't fully understand, something about schools and
Holidays.
school drop-offs and whatever. So we're hoping in 15 minutes this bus that isn't the 651 is going to turn into the 651 and we can finally get back to the campsite and open a bottle of red.
And eat. I'm really hungry now.
Starving. Well, this is clearly not a bus or a campsite, so what do you do in a crisis? Never panic. Get yourself a beer, have a rethink, and apparently there's a bus in an hour.
Luckily, the bus driver on the 4:30 was the bus driver that picked us up earlier, and in his broken English and Google Translate, he said the bus at 4:30 doesn't go to where we need to go and come back at 5:30. He did smile when I said we'll go and get a beer.
Cheers. It's never too bad when you've got a beer, is it?
We're on the bus.
We're on a bus.
It's the right bus. The lovely lady driver looked at my phone and said, "Wee wee."
Back at the van. Success, eventually. Now, as we've not eaten all day, thought we'd have an early dinner. We didn't have an early dinner. It took an age to get home. So, thankfully made bolognaise this morning. So bolognese is on. Could do that. Drink some red wine from the vineyard. And have a relaxing evening. Or certainly a less stressful evening, hopefully. So.
It's going to taste all the better because we've had to wait for it, right? Or I'll be pissed, like last night, and not enjoy my dinner.
No, the longer a bolognese sits, the better anyway. So yeah, right, we're going to finish that off, and we'll probably see you tomorrow now for our trip to Avignon.